Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yeah. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Hairyman Hijinks in the morning. So good to see you. I'm glad everybody can make it and wake it this morning. Come on. I told Enzo this morning, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Time to get up. Although I'm sure he didn't have time for his eggs and bakey this morning. He's probably going to be a little hungry. But got my coffee. Got a little, actually it's chai latte. I am a little bit still sick, people. So you're going to have to bear with me if I disappear and come back fast. Okay? I don't want you to see me blowing my nose. But I'm still here. Things are going. And hopefully get rid of this little cough I got going. But it is what it is. And I'm still good, doing good. I have my little pharmacy over here with all my little stuff, so I should make it. I should make it just fine. But anyway, let's see if we can find Mr. Enzo. Knock knock. Hey.
I'm still waiting on the waitress to bring my eggs and bakey. It's
okay.
I'm a little upset. Service is not so great here.
Don't make me laugh today. I can't laugh because it's gonna hurt. I'm already losing my voice. I hope Sunday Can't even do a show. But anyway, so good to see you. I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you too.
And it's been an eventful week. Glad that it's done. And spring break. Yay! Today's the last day when we start spring break. Not doing anything this year, unfortunately.
No.
But it's okay. It's okay because I'm trying to save a little money. My daughter's sweet 16 birthday's at the end of the month. So, we're going to have a little party and we're going to do something special, but she doesn't even, I'm sure she would love a big, big party, but we're just going to throw her a little party. And she's like, Mom, I really just want to go to Peter Piper. I go, Peter Piper for your sweet
What's
16?
Peter Piper?
Peter Piper Pizza? You guys have Peter Piper
It's
Pizza?
a pizza? No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, shoot. They're huge over here. And, it's got little arcades and stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
And not as expensive as like a Dave and Buster's. Have you ever been to a Dave?
I know what those are. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Those are like the adult, $10 and is one light game. It's crazy.
Oh.
We went there a couple weeks ago, and great games, but they're like ridiculous price, man. You can't. My daughter got a $50 gift certificate from her grandpa from Christmas. So we went to go, use that. Holy cow. We were only there for like 10 minutes, We went so
50
fast.
doesn't go far. Wow.
Does not anymore. Does not. The games are awesome. And we spent more, of course, but it was still, and we never eat there because I don't like the food there, but it, it's fun. It's a fun because I can have fun too. And they have the little game where you put the coin in and it drops and then the money things. It's like Vegas style, game. So Mama's happy. I'm sitting there gambling. I feel like I'm gambling. So
I always took you as like maybe one of those claw machine type of people. Like,
oh, I love those too. You're right. I am one of those people.
See?
Yeah, I am. I like to sit there and I'm like, ooh, so close. Just so close.
I'll get it next time. And just keep pumping that money.
I'm
going to get it next time.
Yeah, it's always so and my youngest got that from me because she's like, one more, Mom, one more. I'm like, I don't have any more money. But anyway.
How much did this little stuffed animal cost you?
Yeah, a little dollar toy ended up costing me like $20. So it's ridiculous. It's all in fun though. I mean, you have to do stuff like that. But let's see who we got here this morning. Uncle Bones was in the house first thing this morning. Cheers to you, Uncle Bones. Hope you have a great day and you have your coffee in your hand. Mr. Lee is in the house. Probably it's evening there in London, right? What time is it there? I need one of those clocks that has all the different times.
It's about 4 p.m. there. Around about, depending on where he's at.
Nice. Sandra Piper. Good morning, dear. Val. Hey, Val. Grasshopper. Man, been having some conversations with the hopper. You're hilarious, dude. You make me laugh. I like it. Who else have we got? Paradox Fossils. Welcome to the chat. Howling Underdog. Good to see you. Saw your interview. You did an interview this. Oh, has that already been a week? Oh my God. I'm losing it. I'm in like a fog because of this whole upper respiratory illness. So
yeah, it messes with your sense of time too. It's like, what
is
today?
I'm
like, God, it's Friday already.
Friday? That happened to me last night because last night I'm already getting ready to go to bed. I'm helping my daughter catch up on homework because, she was out sick 3 days too. We've all been sick here in the house. It's not just me.
Hit the whole family.
Yeah. And she had damn tea. They gave her packets of work to do. One class. She had like 6 packets front and back, 4 pages, 5 pages each. I'm like, what are you in, like, college classes or something? I mean, this is ridiculous. So I was helping her out with homework last night because, today's the last day before spring break. So she wanted to get everything in to, reflect on her grade. And she's an A student, so I'm happy with her. But anyway, we're sitting there and it's already 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I remember tomorrow's garbage day. Today's garbage day. And I'm like, oh shit, did any of you do your jobs? Because it's my kids' jobs to gather all the garbages and empty the cat box. Okay?
Oh.
We empty the cat box Thursday nights. That way it goes out Friday and doesn't stink up the joint. Okay? So, no, none of that happened. I don't know who did end up putting
everybody's sick
out.
though. So.
Yeah. But this morning, my oldest, who's a streamer as well, I don't know if any of you know that, but she stayed up all night. She was working. She does get paid, people, to stream. So she was working all night, and this morning I reminded her, so you got the cat box done, right? And she looked at me in this feverish, she goes, it doesn't come till 9, right? And I'm like, usually around 9. So she hauls and she goes, we're out of kitty litter. And I'm like, no, there's a brand new one out in the garage. So she went out to the garage, and it is one of the big cat litter things, right? The big ones that we get.
That weighs like 80 pounds.
Yeah, that I can lift it now because I've been working out. But this one, it had a bunch of my husband's freaking tools in it. So it wasn't a new one. I've been looking at this one that he repurposed for his shit,
Oh no.
So we didn't have any kitty litter. So she couldn't change it. And she goes, well, Dollar General down the street. I'll run and go get some as soon as they open. So she goes to open the door, and what's coming around the corner? The freaking garbage man. Early, She runs back in, and I'm trying to get ready for the show. So it's just hilarious. I don't know if you know my kids, it was hilarious. She runs in, she's emptying the cat box and grabbing it and trying to run out there. Wait. Totally hilarious. I think she made it, and then she went straight to the Dollar General and got, a little litter just so until I go to Sam's Club this weekend.
Sure.
But it never ends in this house, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
That's funny though. That's great.
Yeah. Hey Jen. Good morning. Oh, see, I have all these cool things, and then I always forget I have them.
Hi. Good morning.
But this is my all-time favorite. Do you remember this?
Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning to you.
Oh, love that. I love it. Of course, there's some of you who would prefer this.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Anyway, I have those. I'm that way.
Just the whole bank of
I have
just
anything
that stuff.
you want. You name it. I have a button for it now. It's so funny. My daughters come in every now and then and say, okay, Mom, I bet you don't have Run. I go, Run? What are you talking about? That YouTube, that TikTok thing. Okay, Run, do, and it has that whole, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Tell me you made it. Okay, there's this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to play it.
Oh.
Run.
Oh, okay.
That one? And I go, yep, I got it. I got it all. Anybody out there name something? I bet you I got it. Anyway, boy, this is good. Okay, so we're gonna get down to the actual business today, which is passive aggressive. I think I'm a little bit of that.
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. And it's okay. That's just makes me, right? The Viagra commercial? Which is the Viagra commercial? I got to know it first, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Woody Woodpecker laughing. You're right. I don't have that one. Wait, but you know what? I shall have it for Jen because I am going to write it down. And I'll look up the Viagra thing, but I don't know. I know that one. Viagra commercial and Woody.
It's so easy to just get so many of them that you don't even know where anything is.
I know. I keep losing them. Like I said, I have all these great ones here, but I forget I have them until it's too late. The moment, because you have to hit it at the right moment.
Yeah.
Whether you know that or not. Because I know Enzo has some and I have some, and you just have to have that right moment for it to make any sense. Because if I play, I play that, it's got to kind of,
Get the fuck out of here!
it got to make sense. So, but anyway, so we're talking passive aggressive. We are going to talk about that. And I ran into this article that talks just about that. And it's about, are you passive aggressive and leave notes? Have you ever left a note for somebody that is like nice, but not nice, But I think I've done that. I've done that a couple of times. And, here around the house, maybe even with my kids, it just happens. And it's an easy way of I don't know, getting your point across, maybe. Sometimes you have to be right up front and personable doing this stuff. Yeah. And I don't know if you can see. Is that big enough? Should I make that bigger? It'll be okay. It'll be okay because I'm going to
You can zoom in a little bit on it.
I can zoom in? I can't zoom in. It's already as big as it's going to get.
If you hold down the control key on your keyboard and then move the mouse wheel up when you're selected on that, it'll zoom the whole thing. Hold down the control key. And you use the mouse wheel.
Holy shit. Wow. Oh, Jesus. How did that happen? Okay. Oh, but I lost the top. Oh.
It had to reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start here though. Wow. Now it's big. I don't know if it looks big over there though. That's big enough.
Oh, it looks good. Everybody can read it.
Jeez. So please remember to date the food cans. Thanks. Tried on 3 occasions today, cans. They only think of me as a friend. I think
the second note would certainly be me. I would certainly be the smart ass there.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think that it is hilarious. Where am I looking at? Over here. Paradox says, I leave notes for myself. Like, have you accomplished your goals? Loser. So harsh on yourself. Girlfriend leaves Post-it notes. I do too. Where are my Post-it notes, as a matter of fact? I had a bunch of different colored ones. I think I use them so much. Now I have these have you seen these little bitty strips of Post-it notes?
What is that? No.
It's little bitty. Little bitties. Whoa. Ooh, almost landed in my coffee. And you just leave little, I put little, it works for me. Half the time they drop on the floor and I'm like, oh yeah. So here's another one. Number of days since someone has sung a Frozen song in the office. I think somebody really hates that Frozen song.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. Well, there was that whole little time when it first came out. That song was everywhere.
Yeah, you couldn't look anywhere without somebody doing their version of it.
Right. And it's a good song. I like it. Those. Okay, printer. Let's see. Oh, This is called Printer for Philosophy. This printer is here temporarily. And the note says, in the greater scheme of things, aren't we all? Why are
Is this
printers always are horrible things, because something always goes wrong. When you need it fast, you've got to do something to it. You have to
PC
change-
load letter? What does that mean?
Right. You have to take the whole thing apart just to get one little piece of paper that got stuck in there.
Yep.
And mine recently has been that every single color on my printer has gone out in I'd say the last 3 weeks. One, because mine has 4 colors, it has the blue, red,
Blue, yellow, cyan.
yeah, cyan, and then the black.
Yeah.
And just every couple of days, boonk one, the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
It's like, it's a black and white document. I don't need cyan. Just print it.
Yeah, and it won't because I
Oh,
have
it won't.
laser, and it won't do it. You have to have it in there. But thank goodness my husband thought to order early, because you order those. And so I've been changing them. He goes, another one? I go, well, they're all down there. It's just, don't change it until it tells you to.
Yep.
So every day he goes, I have to go to the FedEx to drop this off, because it's the type of system where when you change out the cartridge, it gives you a mailing thing to send it back to the company.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because it's a recycling thing. And he goes, I have to go again. Well, he's going to do it again. That black is about ready to go out, because last night, I was starting to do my homework for Sunday show, and I'm like, oh shit, that's looking pretty light there, buddy. It's going to go out any time now.
Yeah, there's never an appropriate time for it to go out either. It's the worst possible time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And because we used to have those ink jets, and they're great, and they're not that expensive to get your replacement things, but you don't use it for a little while, that shit goes dry.
Yep.
And so you're just constantly buying inks for those things. And we got tired of it. So that's why we bought the laser, the big one. And it is more expensive, but at least your shit don't dry out.
I did the exact same thing a few years ago, because I barely warrant having a printer. It's like this time of year, it's like I print out like a couple of new calendars to hang up here and there, and when the new year rolls over, and then taxes, having print stuff out for that.
Talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that.
I know, but past that, it sits there for the rest of the year without ever being used usually. But then it's very rare that I have to use it anyways. But it's just that's going that laser printer style is the only way to go, really. If you just use it a couple of times a year,
it ends up being worth it, in the long run. But like for me, I'm printing out stuff a lot now. This last year, I've printed out a lot of stuff because everybody's seen my books. I have stacks of paper because that's how I like to keep my stuff. I know people are like, just keep it on your computer and it's all right. No, I'm this learning style, old school style, that I still need that there because I handwrite notes, and that's my learning method, And sometimes I can pull up a document over here a lot faster than finding it wherever I stuck it on the computer. That's for sure. Because I'm not.
Are you the kind of person that, like, if a new book comes out and you want to buy it, do you have to have the physical copy of the book, or can you get like a Kindle version?
I gotta have the real one.
Yeah.
I gotta have the one I can tote in the car while I'm waiting for my kid to get out of school to do a couple chapters, a little bit here, take it into the kitchen with me, bring back. And I know you can do that with a Kindle, but I don't know.
Put it on your phone.
That flipping is not working for me on that. I like to feel the paper and have it there in front of me. I'm old school still, but
I understand, baby.
Yeah, I'm a tactical learner. tactile learner. That's how you say it.
I was about to say tactical learner. What does that mean?
That too, though. I can, yeah. Not right now, but it's all good. Let me. Oh, I have to go back to this other page. Okay, what do we got
What do we
next?
got
We
next?
got Dr. Raju Panta and Dr. Hari Nepal and Dr. Devan Devarkian. We're already disturbed. Please come in.
Are they psychiatrists?
So that's funny. Those can't be real, right? They just made those up.
Probably not.
Hairy nipple. Yeah, that can't be. This one says, I stopped by, cleaned your dirty dishes. Sorry I missed you, Mom. Oh.
Mom, those were my leftovers I was going to have for lunch.
That would have been my mom. She would do that. One is enough. Notice, do not use but one microwave at a time. Using both will trip the fuse and neither will work. And somebody puts, why are there two?
That's, again, that would have been me. I would have been that person to write that on there. It's like, why have two of them then? What's the point?
I don't know. Yep.
Is one like the designated like fish only microwave or something like that?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say how this would happen. So, all hail the coffee spat. Oh my God, this one is good. Okay, this one starts out with 3 scoops of grounds brews a great pot of coffee. The next person puts a note saying, if you like coffee so weak that you can see through it. And the next person says, if you're looking for mud, please see Starbucks. Considering that Starbucks is one of the most successful businesses in history, they probably know a thing or two about making coffee. Good point. To continue your example, even Starbucks now has a blonde roast. They found many customers demanded a lighter coffee because they didn't want swamp water. Note, it is called blonde blend. Crafty people discovered a long time ago that you can turn coffee that is too strong into weaker coffee simply by adding water. However, to turn brown water into something else, one needs the power of the Almighty.
Wow.
They went pretty much way into that.
Yeah, coffee is something that a lot of people take very personal about. It's like,
right. And what happened to me when we were getting on? It was about 10 minutes to showtime.
I know she pops my screen up while I was in the middle of taking a sip of my coffee. She sees me drinking. She's like, I forgot my coffee, and zooms off like a cartoon character. All you see is a little puff cloud, and I can hear stuff rattling and coughing and stuff like that, and craziness in the background.
Yeah, I'm like, get out of the way, dog. I gotta get to the kitchen. And this is actually my second cup. I did have a cup early this morning with, when I was helping my daughter make her lunch and stuff. But can't be on here. A coffee show without any coffee. Come on.
Gotta have a coffee.
Yeah.
Morning.
Definitely needs something.
It's either coffee or bacon and eggs, and you don't get bacon and eggs around here, I found out. So. I'm actually surprised it didn't break out into Starbucks sucks anyway. What do they know? Kind of conversation, because that's usually how it goes if you bring up Starbucks. Like I'm not a big Starbucks fan. To like go to every time I've actually gone to a Starbucks and ordered the coffee, to me it always tastes burnt. It's just is off. Like I'll buy like the brand at the store and cook it myself, make my own coffee, and then it tastes fine. But for me, at least, it's my experience. It's always been if I get it at the store, it's always it tastes like crap. Like I'm paying a premium for this.
You
Can it
are.
not be
We
burnt?
pay a premium for sure. And it's kind of like this tradition, like the first of the month, that's payday for us. So got to go get Starbucks. Me and my girl go get Starbucks because, mama's got money. It's at the end of the month that we don't go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
But
You're getting the K-cup. Sorry, kids.
yeah, yep. I got some vanilla latte in the little drawer there. Go make you a coffee. But they like those stupid little cake pops that they sell.
Oh,
It's just like a spoonful of sugar, on a stick.
it really is. Everything in there except for the coffee is just sugar. Just
Yeah,
solid
it
sugar.
is.
Everything else is sugar.
And I've learned how to order a keto version of, just an iced coffee. And it sucks. It's horrible. But, when they're getting their frappuccino.
Black coffee is always keto.
I know, but I can't drink that. I'm not a black coffee drinker.
You could do like what is it? Full whole milk or whatever it is.
Yeah, you can
that's
do
also
whole milk
keto.
and cream.
So you can do that.
You can do that. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to still get it, get my coffee. But it's not like a caramel frappuccino.
I'm a caramel macchiato kind of guy myself every once in a while. That's very rare though.
But it's okay. We don't go that often, so kind of splurge. I am off keto right now because of my illness. I just 2 week. I can't. Number one, I couldn't go for groceries, so there's like nothing in the house right now.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. There's a lot in the house, but that means you have to cook it, okay? And I'm not in the mood to cook, so everybody starves because they don't know how to do any of that. Unfortunately.
When the master chef of the house goes down, everyone else starves.
Yeah, everybody's freaking starving. I'm like, well, make some noodles for goodness sakes. I always have a cup of noodles over there. Go make you a freaking cup of noodles. You'll be
Hot
fine.
Water, that's it. Even I can do that.
That's about all they can do. And as long as my husband has saltine crackers or bread in the house to make him toast, he's good. He won't complain.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. He's not a foodie. My husband is not a foodie. He could care less what, he's a picky eater, but he doesn't enjoy food. So it's just he eats just to live, and then that's it. It's very hard because I am a foodie. Next. Remember when we used to have an ice machine? That was cool. Remember when we used to confront and resolve our issues rather than passively aggressively posting sticky notes? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's funny.
Battle of the Post-its.
Are you an ice person? I am.
An
I
ice person?
Yeah, have to have ice in your drinks, cold drinks.
Oh.
Or chomp on ice. I am.
Sometimes. It depends on what it is. If it's something that I'm just going to be slowly sipping on or whatever, but I've gotten to the point, like, because I drink water and coffee and, well, whiskey, I guess, too. But other than that, that's kind of it. And I've gotten to the point where I don't even care. So I keep like a jug of water in the refrigerator just because it's cool, but I don't have to have ice in it.
I am a snot-nosed kiddo right now. I am sick. Help me. It's been a week already. I'm done with it. And I still have, when this is over, I got to get to the other side of town to pick up my meds. So that, not looking forward to it. But I didn't do it yesterday. I was going to go pick up my pharmacy yesterday. But it snowed here in El Paso, people.
I know. Everybody's been having
snowed.
snow.
And people here do not know how to drive in the snow or rain here. So I did not go. And
How much did you actually get?
Not that much. It was gone within an hour.
Oh, okay.
It looked, it covered, Everything was nice and beautiful and white, and the flakes were fat. They were big old
Yeah.
fat flakes. So it was beautiful, and it was gone right away. But things are slickery out there, and like I say, people still drive too fast here. So, and the route I was going to take was over the mountain. Everybody has been along with me. Sometimes I go live when I'm going over the mountain, and that's really dangerous up there because you are going up and over, and because I hate going through downtown. But today it's beautiful out there. I'd fair to guess. I don't know let me see what's the temperature like. It is, I don't know. Oh, that's really cold. Hold on. Let me update it. Oh, it's 44 out there right now.
Oh, it's 40 where I'm at. So we had a few flurries before the sun came up, but yeah, no accumulation or anything.
Ooh, I was freezing last night. I could not get warm. You know, it was one of those, I'm like scooching closer to my husband and my feet are freezing. And he's like,
Get your cold feet off me.
Woman, get your feet. Yeah. I had to put my woolly socks on. I call them my camping socks because they're like thicker than crap. They are thick socks. And then I got too hot, and then I was miserable. I was just, man, my life. Let me tell you. Okay. Now we'll go here. Let's see what we got. We got this chicken leg is strictly for the office rat. You can help yourself to it. Oh, shit.
What's that mean?
Oh, they did something to that chicken.
Yeah, don't eat that. That's a trap.
Do not. But doesn't that piss you off? Have you ever had anybody invade your lunch and eat half your lunch?
No, I've never had that happen.
I have. It's horrible. And because you're like, if you're bringing lunch, you're usually having your leftovers and they're so good and you can't wait. And then you get there and it's obvious somebody took a damn bite or a section of it. And you're like, ew. Oh, it better not be that gross Oscar dude. Your mind starts working like, oh, who could it be? And yeah, it's gross. Totally gross.
No, I've never had that. I've never really worked in a place where we had like a community fridge kind of thing with that kind of stuff in it. But man, that's pretty invasive. I would be the kind of person that if that happened to me, I would like set up a trap the next time and be like,
well, okay, that's happened. There's been many people who have posted videos that, oh, I got one now, and they put like laxatives and shit in their food and wait to see what happens. And people have been fired for doing that. But I don't see why. That's their food. If it's their food, they can put whatever they want in their damn food,
Right.
And if somebody else invades that food, that's on them. They should have never touched that food. It's not for everybody. So I don't see why they would be fired for that. But I guess somebody did get deathly ill from something. And what was another one?
Oh, thing would be a classic.
Putting chili inside the food, and seeing people,
get super hot stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that too. And you just wait and see who comes running out of the lunchroom.
Who starts screaming. It depends on the situation. If you've clearly got something in your like little bag or whatever, your Tupperware, the whole spiel, and somebody steals out of that, screw them. But if it was like a situation where it's like, hey, I brought in donuts or something like that today, and they were dosed with something awful.
Oh yeah, that's not.
That's good. That I could see where it's like, all right, you got to go.
Yeah, that's not cool. Ice me in. You are very strange. I bring my ice from home. Please don't take it. I don't see what's wrong with saying, hey, this is mine. Can you not take it?
I don't see what the problem is with that. Why is that
You know,
strange?
but yeah, people just want to take your shit. You don't provide for everybody. You don't provide for everybody. And sometimes you do. My husband is the coffee guy. He brings K cups. He buys K cups, at Sam's Club or Costco, wherever we go. And he takes them to work. He's a nice guy. He does that. And many of the other guys will see, will chip in. We'll give him, $4, $5,
Right.
whatever, to help because they know he's the guy who brings the coffee in every month. Well, there are several who don't, and several who drink all the coffee. Like they're
Hmm.
at the coffee machine all damn day, he says, and I get nothing from blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. And I go, well, you're the one who decided to take the coffee. Now you're the coffee guy. So, you kind of put yourself in that situation. And, but actually his boss noticed that and has been paying him, the last month or so. Because it's expensive. K cups are expensive wherever you go,
Yeah.
whatever you do. And, but I think it's kind of hilarious because he talks about these guys like they don't give me nothing. They're there drinking coffee all the time. And I go, well, move, buy you a little cute little coffee machine and put it in your damn office, and then you have your own shit.
It's kind of what I had. One office job that I had, the latter part of my career, I would always end up being the first one into the office. It's like,
Yeah.
I know I would want some coffee. So we had like the community, like coffee pot kind of a thing.
Oops. Yeah.
And, I would kind of like, it's for the whole office to share and everybody kind of chips in a month, the whole spiel. And I would always end up getting in there first. I'd make the coffee and all of that. And of course, while it's brewing, I go back to my office and I'm checking my mails and messages and stuff like that. By the time I got ready, it's like, okay, let me go get some coffee. I go in there and there's like this much in the bottom of the pot because everyone else came in. It's like, oh, fresh coffee. And whoever the last person didn't make a fresh pot. It was just this little sludge at the bottom. It's like, and that happened for like 2 weeks straight. It's like, no more. And then I get bitched at. It's like, hey, what were you late? No, I got here my regular time. Well, there's no coffee. It's like, because I never get to drink the coffee. I'm not your maid. I'm not your server.
Yeah, for sure. Ms. Dill says, I use a dye pack like banks do. That's funny.
Hey, what's in here? God, that'd be a riot.
Oh my God. What, Mr. Lee? Violence is life. I have eaten dog biscuits before. Not too bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. What else? Anybody? Let me double check. Bringing donuts, and they're always that one guy who just stands there talking and slamming donuts. I'd say donuts are not a meal. Save some for the others. Yep.
A donut hog. Wow.
Donuts. Do you like donut? Well, I know you try to do the keto thing, but when you do have a donut,
I've never been big on sweets, but if I had to have like a donutty kind of thing, I'd have to go apple fritter myself. Those I love.
Yep, that's what I like. I like apple fritters, but I don't like what's that popular? My place is Dunkin' Donuts. I like Dunkin' Donuts because I like cake donuts.
I agree. Cake donuts.
I don't like that other place. What's the other famous? Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Cannot stand those. I can literally I can pass those up in a heartbeat because I don't like those things. They're all soft and might as well just be eating dough,
It really is. Like dough and sugar. It's like,
no, definitely. I even like just a plain donut. Doesn't even have to have nothing on it. Just a plain cake donut is what I like.
Yeah, cake donuts are the way to go.
I do like the apple fritters. Never enough apples in the fritters.
Yep.
cheesecake for me. My husband is a cheesecake person. Oh, he loves him some strawberry or cherry cheesecake. That's what he always requests for his birthday is a cheesecake. For sure. Where are we at? Where are we at? Post me a note. This says, my Trader Joe's green juice grew legs and walked off. Why? Please stop stealing my Phage Zero yogurt. This is like the 8th time. Please stop eating my hot dogs. Please put new fruit in the fridge. Getting bored of the same old stuff. Oh, man. See, those
That's
are the
funny.
people. Those are the ones that you just get you.
It's like you need to have a lockbox with your food in it if you're gonna put the whole thing in the fridge.
Well, you know that when that happened to me, I was security manager, so I just put a damn camera up to find out who did it, who was doing it, stealing the food, and we did find them, and they were strongly talked to.
Yep, I've worked at a lot of places where they have kind of like a community snack bar kind of thing where they'll have candy bars and a fridge with sodas and stuff like that all in it, and it's kind of on the honor system. So prices are clearly listed on the fridge. How much it is, and there's usually like a coffee can with you throw your $1 and you get a candy bar and a soda or something like that for your $1, kind of a deal. And they kept coming up like really short, like somebody was stealing a lot. Because the shelves were bare, but they didn't have the equivalent money in the coffee can at the end of the month, and they did exactly that. They put a little camera up there, and it was such a cheap, crappy little one. It looked like one of those fake cameras, but it was a real camera. So I guess everyone thought it was a fake camera to be a joke, and they even put up a sign. It's like camera, be honest, and it still happened, and they figured out who it was. It turned out it was like a major that lived up or that worked in the office upstairs, would come up and take like 3 or 4 sodas at a time and just grab like handfuls of candy bars and walk out.
He was stocking his own little thing up there.
I don't know. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
That's funny. They have no clue. Some people are just, they don't have a clue about, sharing, the concept of sharing, and if you're going to take stuff, put stuff back, bring stuff if you're going to take stuff. But you can't. Okay, this one is, I have to go back because you can't read that. I have the pen. Put $50 into a plain white envelope and place into the telecom mail slot, or the pen gets it. Do not notify HR management, or the pen gets it. The pen is very scared and wants to go home, but I will have no problem running it out of ink and throwing it in the garbage if you don't follow my instructions exactly. And it's the pen. This person must have a favorite pen.
Special pen.
Yeah, kidnapped it and put it next to a paper, the date, with the date. So that's hilarious.
It's true. Everyone usually has their special pen that they use in an office. And the one that I always kept on my person that, if somebody needed a pen, I'd let them borrow. It was one of those big metal tactical pens that's heavy as hell. So people are like, oh my God, I'm not carrying this off. I don't think I could. Good. That's the point. You're not going to walk off with that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all do have our favorite style of pen, or, some people like the gel pens. Some people like the regular ballpoint. So, if you've worked in any kind of office situation or something, sometimes those things are precious. You do not let, those walk off.
I was a big fan of like the astronaut type pens that had the little pressurized cartridge thing in it, and you could like write upside down and across grease and whatever. It's just, you'd write on anything. It's like that's usually what I had.
Yeah, I got my husband a custom pen for Christmas, and it was made out of this special wood, teak or something. It was special wood, and it was in the shape of a bullet. Okay, a big One of the big, I don't know what they are. And the plunger was actually a bolt action. Like it was a bolt action. Yeah. He loved it. He was like, whoa, this is cool.
That's pretty
And
cool.
so I guess he took it to work because I haven't seen it. So, but it's hard to get guys stuff when they have everything. It's
Yeah.
getting harder and harder.
Get 'em one of those
Sorry,
technical things.
not
Hello?
sorry. Yeah. Please throw your
Oh,
food
no.
out in the hallway trash. I think we would all appreciate the newsroom not smelling like old ketchup all the time. Sincerely, your passive aggressive coworker. Sorry. In ketchup.
Does
Oh,
old ketchup
man.
have a smell? Is that a thing?
Evidently somebody there uses a lot of ketchup.
Wow.
Wow, that's not like a smell you would say, No, I would say nobody wants to smell your old kimchi or your fish
Smells
or
like yeah, exactly.
not ketchup. So somebody definitely has an aversion to ketchup.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there are different. Actually, I've been on a kick of ketchups that have like hot sauce type stuff in it.
Oh yeah.
Those I like.
Ooh, Whataburger has a great spicy ketchup. The food in this fridge was purchased and bought by employees for their meals. Most of it is even labeled as to who it belongs to. If it's not yours, you don't get to eat it. Your toaster strudel was delicious. And they took the time to do the whole cutout thing.
Yes.
That's great.
Ransom letter.
I love it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Toaster strudel.
I love it. I love it. That gives me an idea for a show, actually.
Oh.
Okay. Do not use under any circumstances ever. I've never wanted to use a microwave so much my entire life. And then there's a picture of explosion.
Little cartoon guy. What's it saying behind the little cartoon?
The cartoon is saying, I need to, I want to. What if? What the hell? What something, I can't even read that. Honestly, well, yeah, it's just a sense of urgency to use it.
Because I mean, the thing to do there, of course, would be to just unplug it and
take it out.
bother yank it out of there.
Take it out. Yeah, that's when you just get rid of it. Spoiler alert.
The number on it was 420 on the timer. So
was it really? You would notice. Look at that. No, I did not watch Game of Thrones last night. Please do not discuss it around my desk. Thanks. No, that's something where you are serious into a show, that you can't even hear.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Drink, I know things. That's some serious dedication. Do not tell me what's going to happen. And
that's tough. Well, and that goes for a lot of shows nowadays, especially on streaming, where it just comes out that one day and not everybody watches it, that one day. Because it used to be, back in my day, kids, when we only had 3 channels on TV and that was it. That was common for like that's all you had to do was watch whatever was on the 3 channels. And the following day, sitting around the house like, dude, did you see whatever the show was last night? And you talk about it because most cases everybody watched it. But now your options are nearly infinite for things to watch.
Right.
Every night. That
and I like to watch. There's a show on Netflix called The Circle. It's a reality show, and man, I get so into that one because I want to be on that show. My daughter's convinced me to apply to see if I can get onto that show, and it's so funny, and I know I could do that show. So she will watch it on her end of the house, and I'm watching it over here, and she runs over here to tell me, "Oh, wait, I'm not there yet." And I go, "Wait, I want to see it for myself," Oh my God, and she'll can hear her screaming. I'm like, "Oh my God, something good's coming up. Something's good
Yep,
coming
here
up."
it comes.
Yeah.
You like watch it together at the same time, at the same
That would be
TV.
crazy. Because I watch my shows, but I'm also doing the laundry, and I'm getting up and going
And
and
that's
coming back and forth. So I stop and go, and that's the issue. Sometimes she wants to keep watching, and I want to go to bed, so I'll turn it off. So we're at different points. We're almost at the same place, but it's that way.
I think little mother-daughter time together. I think that would be a bonding moment to set a little
And
time aside.
She will. When we find each other at the same episode, she'll come in for a little bit and sit. She'll actually sit here because my TV is right there, and I'll sit over there, and we'll watch an episode. She goes, "Okay, I'm gone." If her boyfriend calls, the whole thing's over. She takes off. Yeah. So, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep watching because I watch until it's time to go to bed. But unfortunately, I finish a whole season within like 2 days. I can finish. Done. Okay, what's next?
Oh.
Another thing with everything else in this refrigerator belongs to everybody else. It belongs to everybody else. Thank you, everybody else. Everything in this drawer belongs to Elaine. Do not use or steal anything in here. It is for me.
Wow. Elaine gets her own drawer.
Yeah. Oh, just take the whole slice next time, okay?
Oh. Okay, wait a minute. What savage eats their pizza like that, starting at the corner of one of the crust ends?
Yeah, that seems to set up there. But I do know, people will take your pizza. Do I approve of the boyfriend? Yeah, he's okay. He's a smart kid. He's a debater. He's a talker.
Oh.
He treats her okay. So, they're still kids. So, his family treats her really good, and they're always sending me food. So they're okay. They're okay. They like to barbecue, so we get a lot of barbecue.
Nice.
Scoop me up. Please do not put hands inside spoon drawer. Use spoon scoop.
Spoon scoop?
Spoon scoop. Dang, that's somebody who's really afraid of germs.
Wow. Was this like during when COVID was a thing?
Probably, yeah. They're just trying to be safe. Be safe.
There's like one of those gallon things of what you call it there, the hand sanitizer next to it.
Oh yeah, right next to the thing. Oh singer. Printer's name is Bob Marley. Reason, it's always jamming. Don't worry about the ink, because everything you print gonna turn out white. Somebody hates that printer, but has a nice sense of humor.
It's always funny when the names that people will come up for something like your printer or like your wireless hub, that you would log into for all that, where you always get some smart ass that like names their wireless internet connection like, FBI spy van number 3 or something.
My husband does that. Yeah. Right now, my husband does that. It's like mine says control headquarters right now.
Missile launch facility number 8 or something like that.
Yeah, that's my husband does that. This says, "I'm leaving. Sorry for your loss." Yep.
It's your final meal for you to steal.
This one is I'm powerful. Please spray lightly. I'm powerful. Please spray lightly. And then there's a spider with great fragrance comes great responsibility.
Thank you, Uncle Ben.
Please remember to shut the door behind you because we don't want Rusty to get out. Thank you. Or the AC. Or Jay. Next, I do what I want. Oh, they took a piece from the
Out of the middle of it.
Dang.
What kind
That
of
was
savage?
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Voice to speak.
They used the spoon scoop on the middle of that cake.
They did. What are you doing here? Don't know. Yeah, I'm clean. Milk bottles. Those are like old school milk
That's
bottles.
old school.
Do
Super old
they
school.
still have milk bottles like that?
I would say this is some foreign country. This can't be the U.S.
I was just gonna. It's got to be a foreign country. Salad bars, yuck. Yeah. Just don't think about it, Mr. Lee. Just eat it. To whomever is leaving dishes in this rack that are clearly visibly still dirty or greasy, please do better. Wow.
How would you put a dirty dish in the rack?
I don't know, but I can picture people doing that. They just rinse it and then stick it over there, you know? A little effort. Just a little bit.
The minimum of effort.
This hair has been hanging here for more than 6 months. Has anyone else noticed? Cleaning people haven't. Ew.
Gross. How has it been hanging there stuck to the wall for 6 months?
Yeah, something's up with that. Yikes is right. I lick all my pens. Take them at your own risk. That's funny. Oh.
I do think I've seen a sign somewhere saying I scratch my butt with one of these pens. And it's like a whole selection of pens. It's like, no one's ever going to use these.
Amish still has glass milk bottles. Okay. And when we were at school, we had to drink milk every day. Some guy got his willy stuck in the milk bottle. It wasn't me. Oh, Mr. Lee. Oh.
Very specific story and specific denial.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you doing? Good Lord. Yeah. That was probably a little bit too much information.
Hi. How's everyone doing? How's everyone enjoying the show so far? Let's see how long it takes for her to get back.
That was me. That was my fault. My new, I'm getting used to my new thing here. It's got buttons on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Top, and you push one of those suckers, you're out of here.
I usually never use those. So you can specifically go in and assign it to different programs, different settings.
Yeah,
I always set them to nothing. I don't want it to do anything.
I think I'm going to have to do that. I ran it into the side of my keyboard, and I'm like, I'm gone. I don't know where I went.
I was like, oh boy, I'm going to have to tap dance.
I'm like, good thing it's 10. If I can't get back on, we're done.
Yeah, just call it.
But yeah, well, we were pretty much near the end of that whole run there. But I clearly think I am passive aggressive type of person. So, because all those made sense to me, and I would do it.
I for the like the funny response, that's certainly me. I would definitely do that.
Yeah. What? Pine Island? Unfortunately, there is a whole new generation out there that will do the exact opposite of what any corrective sign tells them. Yeah. Yep. Because they don't like to be told what to do at all. At all. So, what? People are messaging me. Why? Oh, okay. But hey, it was a good conversation. But I am gonna have to get out of here because I feel like my head is going to explode.
Well,
And
we
we
don't
will
want to have to
not
see that.
want that. Yeah, where's my? See, I'm so out of it. I don't even know where my bomb is at. My
Oh,
yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's gonna be
it's
like
your head.
that.
So, what's coming up on Sunday for you?
So Sunday we have Where Are All the Smarties? Where are they?
What does that mean?
Where'd they go? All the Smarties in the Bigfoot community. Where are they? I want to know. Do you know? I don't know. But we're going to go a little bit deeper into that conversation and who do we need? Where do we get them? How do we get them? Type of deal. And it should be quite interesting. So I hope to see everybody there Sunday. I will be here with my snotty nose and all. So thank you guys for coming again and joining us today for a little chit chat. Hey, if you like my content, please, before you leave, hit that like button. Share it with your groups. Hey, what the heck? Later on, leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you like my content and tell us what you would like us to talk about. Because we're pretty open, you know? We got it going up there. So
just don't leave a Post-it note on the fridge.
Just let us know because you know I love you guys. And we shall see you at the next chat. Love y'all.